So hey guys, Laura Jane here, and I'm sitting in the sunshine doing a little chillin', just breathing. And you know, the energy's been really intense lately, hasn't it? Between all the politics and full moons and eclipses and life. And I find it's really interesting to be someone who's tuned in to how I feel through this kind of stuff, because it doesn't mean that it's any less intense. In fact, it may mean that we notice even more how we're feeling, and we have to actually even pay more attention and take even better care of ourselves. So it can be interesting to be someone who's interested in connection, in feeling more connected to ourselves, more connected to others, more connected to life in general. It doesn't mean it's any less intense, right? But some of the perspectives that I find helpful and I see as part of our yoga that have been helping me this week even are the reminders about non-judgment and how helpful it can be to keep checking ourselves on the judgment that we're doing in our minds, really. And that to move into more of a yogi perspective, which can be really therapeutic and helpful, involves getting into non-judgment, which means not labeling things as good or bad, not getting into a debate about what's right or wrong, and instead just honoring that that may be what's true for you at this moment and working with that, maybe making changes from there. But this non-judgment is so helpful in wading through what we are experiencing, through even working with how we are feeling. And yes, the importance of being really in that observer noticing mode helps, and using that non-judgment so that we can look clearly at what's happening for us and so that we can deal effectively with it. And so the non-judgment doesn't mean ignoring or bypassing, but really just giving ourselves that strength to be present with what's true for us, and then sometimes seeing how that judgment also is really busying up the mind and stressing us out even more. So you might have heard of like analysis is paralysis is an idea, and just I think it was Deepak Chopra who I first heard that from, that judgment, the problem with judgment also is it just is creating even more chatter in the mind, which tends to drag us down and get us even more out of sorts. And so that judgment is just something that we can keep working with. And then I think we have to watch judging ourselves about our judgment, right? And so it can be a playful dance, but an important one. And really I see an important part of the therapies of yoga, the psychology of yoga, of a lifestyle that can be more about connection, involves using this non-judgment and remembering that with ourselves and with others and in life. And then again, just working with what we discover is true for us. So if that means things like coming and sitting on a bench for a little extra time, being chill and still and just breathing, or whatever it may be, maybe listening to music that shifts us, taking a walk, reading a book, taking a nap, but certainly attending to what we do notice, definitely being in our observer mode, but more non-judgment, more instead acceptance, love, and solutions. Yeah, right? We can move more into the solutions when we're in our non-judgment. So I'm really remembering that this week and wanting to share that with you as part of our modern yogi secrets, and how we can be handling ourselves in a way that really is going to tune us up more to how we want to feel, and also tune us to who we want to be in the world, and give us the energy to create what we're dreaming about and really get to it, not get stuck in our heads and our judgment of ourselves or of each other, and instead get into our creating and make it more about love with ourselves and with others. So I'm in, and I'm super stoked to share this lifestyle, this awesome path with you. Namaste.